Hey, what is going on, Hoovins? Mike here again on the Friends of Ood-Kind YouTube channel, and I'm here to talk about a story that I don't think gets enough praise. It's a classic story from William Hartnell's era, the first season actually, The Edge of Destruction. So The Edge of Destruction is the third ever story on Doctor Who, and so far the Doctor, his granddaughter Susan, and two of Susan's school teachers, Ian Chesterton and Barbara Wright, have visited 100,000 BC, and they have also had an adventure on Skaro with the Daleks. It would have been another 2 weeks before the story after the Daleks would be completed. So David Whittaker wrote a 2-episode story in which we get our first real look, and it's the first time we really explore inside the TARDIS. So something has gone wrong with the TARDIS, and it's interesting to see how Ian and Barbara don't quite know where they are. But that was until they discovered the Doctor laying there on the floor with a cut head, unconscious, and then they remember exactly where they are. And the Doctor is muttering, is saying, "I can't take you back, Susan." So that gives us some more background to this character, this Doctor, about where he's come from and how he can't go back. The doors on the TARDIS are acting strangely as well. When the scanner is showing a good image, the doors open, and when it's showing a bad image, the doors close again. And every time they get close to the doors close. In this episode, we also discovered that their TARDIS has more rooms than just a control room, and that's very interesting to see. And the vending machine that they use to get food and water is saying that everything is empty when it's not. And it really is an interesting look at whatever this power is taking over everybody on board the TARDIS and turning them against each other. And also all the clocks and watches have stopped, and that's a clue as to what's gone wrong with the TARDIS. The way the story is told and the way it's played out, you kind of forget that it's a story about the TARDIS, even though it's a story about what's happening to the TARDIS. I just think it was written very intelligently, I really do. And we also see Susan attacking both Ian and Barbara with a pair of scissors, which actually that's quite funny actually when you think about it. She looked rather strange when she was doing it as well, as though some sort of power had control over her. And the fault locator is going off. All the lights have gone off. Turns out that in the end all it was the fast return switch had pressed itself down and hasn't released itself, so the TARDIS went back in time to the beginning of the universe, and it was about to be destroyed. It has a built-in defense mechanism, so it couldn't destroy itself. But yeah, I just think it's a very interesting look at what it's like inside the TARDIS. Even as a person, to start watching Doctor Who, just think your third episode, what was it? For people back then, this was their third episode. It's a very interesting look at it, I think. Okay, yeah, the ending wasn't brilliant, but it was well described. Is how if you press on the screwdriver, say, press this down, if the spring does not come back up, it thinks that you're still pressing it. And William Hartnell's Doctor actually used a flashlight or a torch to describe this, comparing it to a modern series episode. You can't really see what it is that's making people turn against each other. And that's very much like the Midnight Entity, I think. But yeah, it's a very, very good story, I think. It's filler, obviously, because of the production problems with Marco Polo, which was supposed to be the story after the Daleks. There was a 2-week delay, and they had to come up with something. And this is a very, very clever idea of filling in the series. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that it be watched, and I just think that people don't really praise it. I'm not going to say it's the best episode ever of Doctor Who or the best story ever of Doctor Who, but I just think that it doesn't get enough praise because of what it is. It is filler, but I just think it's a very good story. So, anyway, in conclusion, The Edge of Destruction. It's a very good story, a 2-episode story. It's The Edge of Destruction and The Brink of Disaster. It's a very good filler. You wouldn't think it's filler, but I really enjoyed the story, and I really enjoyed the characters in this story. And I'm going to go ahead and give The Edge of Destruction a 7.5 out of 10. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and let me know in the comments below if you've seen The Edge of Destruction. What do you think of it? And thank you again for watching, guys. And if you are new around here, and you're thinking about subscribing for more videos like this and other Doctor Who stuff, go ahead and sonic that subscribe button. And we'll see you again in the next one.